Hello, welcome to another video on the Scouring Early Access. Today's game is going to be a 3 versus 5 game. And on my team it's going to be me, the Perfect Gamer, Sparrow, and Dinchi Code. And on the enemy team it's going to be Smashing O, or Smashing Zero. Then Raito, Shtick, then Serge Stolfo, and Iowa players. And I guess over here, I spawn on the top right part of the map as a yellow human player. And pretty much I do the slightly modified archer build. Where before I would only have 4 workers making barracks and then 4 making a sawmill, but this time I'm doing 3 workers on a barracks and 5 on a sawmill. That way your barracks and sawmill are going to be built at the exact same time. Even though the barracks has 500 more health than the sawmill, but for some reason it takes longer to build, I guess. So that's why you want to do 3 workers on barracks and 5 in sawmill, but pretty much making archers and the usual farms. And then my blue orc ally, Sparrow, looks like he's doing maybe a single warrior to scout, or to maybe use later on, maybe capture some outposts. But I guess, yeah, he's doing archer build as well. And then my final ally, Dinchi Code, is playing as orange humans. Looks like he's doing an archer build also, but he does have 2 swordsmen they can use to capture outposts, or I guess use them to defend your base during the night. Let's see the enemy team. I guess we spawn on the rest of the map. And pretty much orange player, Shtick, purple player, Shtick, made 2 town halls, which is sort of funny because it's next to an enemy, so orange could have easily killed him here. I think you saw that he was a noob. They had no barracks, so felt bad, maybe. And so he decided to leave him here alive. But I guess also there's a little nerf where now you can't get gold from attacking buildings until you get a tier 3 town hall and research. The pillage, it's called. It's gonna allow you to get gold by breaking buildings, but by the time you get to tier 3 it's not gonna be kind of useful anymore. So by that time you're gonna have all the bases and economy. And pretty much here, I guess purple started making warriors. It's gonna have all the workers because of that 2 town halls. And then our red work player, Smashing O, and Smashing Zero. Looks like he's doing maybe a bit of a mix composition. He has some archers, he has some warriors, so I guess a little unique. It's not just only archers or only swordsmen. And pretty much silent player, or teal, it's making all the archers. And it's trying to clear the map. Yeah, I guess he has a single swordsman, which of course he used to capture an outpost. Well, he does know though the trick of making the troll run around his own house here, so it can be quite effective. And then the white player here, Iowa, looks like he's doing an archer build. Looks like he's making a second barracks before a second base. I guess that might mean he might be making an army to try and rush someone. because I personally wouldn't make a second barracks until I at least had a second base, because you're not gonna really have much resources to tech up and make an army, so that's why you only need one barracks pretty much, unless you want to make a big army and try to, I guess, invest your resources into units instead of upgrading your town hall and getting better technology. But I guess why not some warriors here. They did send to Purple's base here to try and help him out. And the final player, the black human player, Serge Stolfo, looks like he's doing a lot of archers. And I guess a few swordsmen that you can use to defend your base. The swordsmen are actually relatively efficient at holding off skeletons. And pretty much one level 1 swordsman just needs to kill 3 whole skeletons, and they can become level 2. And then he can hold off all the skeletons like this, even by himself. So that's something you can do if you want. But I guess here we see the black player made a second barracks, which I guess, like I mentioned before, you can use to make a lot of units. But your single base economy is not going to be keeping up with that production. And pretty much here, me and blue decide to attack red player, because it looks like they don't really have that many military units, so might as well go kill his units. So here we're able to kill his economy a good amount, kill other workers. But teal player, Raito, was able to flank us here. And pretty much, instead of losing all of our units here, I decide to run back. Just want to tell blue to go back, so we can fight through these units, and we're going to be able to save at least some of our units here, instead of losing all of them in red's base. Now I guess over here, the orange player was able to bully the purple player, kill some of his warriors, and I guess maybe purple thought that he's not going to be able to win against orange, so I think he decided to migrate to the bottom of the map to try to probably make a base here where he should be pretty safe. But there's a lot of allies that we're gonna have to go through before ever stepping foot next to this base. And I guess over here, I'm the first player to have a second base, which should help me out by, I guess, economy. Because even if I overproduce all the workers here, I can just transfer them to this base, and I guess my economy is going to be growing better or faster than anyone else. And I guess only purple is the only player on the enemy team that I guess did a somewhat fast second base. One, I guess here, white is actually communicating with his team, but maybe his teammates are not going to be talking back to him, so that can be a little annoying when you want to, I guess, work with your teammates, but they don't really respond. Over here, I guess I tried to make a third base. Smart as well, so I'm kind of being defensive here anyways, just sitting in my base, so it's gonna be pretty efficient to get 3 bases, make a lot of workers and units before trying to attack someone. because I didn't really commit to a big early attack. Because of course of that little nerf to the gold gain by attacking buildings. Because now you don't get gold. You need a special upgrade for your melee units to get a gold from attacking buildings. I guess over here, orange was able to find teal's little force here. But I guess the enemies here also managed to figure out that he's here, and I guess it's not gonna work out too great for him. And in the meantime, the red and white player attacked the blue player here, but I guess blue misclicked here, I think, and lost a good amount of his archers here that he could have just set on top of his barracks. And pretty much it would be more valuable on top of there instead of dying at the front lines. And over here, orange was caught, and he had all the units here blocking his path, so he couldn't run away. And now pretty much he lost his whole army. He's gonna lose even more archers here, and looks like he doesn't have much left in his base. And I guess most of his defense is gonna be due to the cannons helping him out. And over here, we're able to kill the rest of these units. But I guess blue was distracted here for a little bit. Lost a good amount of workers, so I guess that will slow him down a little bit. And over here, I guess, I started making Cavaliers, but I made the stables. But I guess, yeah, I only have 2 barracks, so it's gonna be still a while until I can get a good amount of them. So I didn't really send them here to be target fired. I just set my archers to help out, and then I set my Cavaliers here to kill these warriors from purple, because he decided to attack by himself here by walking through here. So that was a little interesting. Over here we can see that my high level archers were able to help out a lot to the orange player and pretty much kill the rest of these attacking units here. And I guess I pretty much have the archer damage. Just gonna allow my archers to melt away all these units that don't have a shield ability. I guess over here I had all the Cavaliers and still a good amount of archers, so I could have actually just went in here and killed purple, but I guess I was afraid that the enemy sent all the units here, because I thought they were rushing orange really hard, so maybe they just set their armies here, but I guess not, which is why I was sort of cautious. Tried to get some cannons. I think I was researching the artillery building, so if I would be attacking, I could bombard their archers away here if they had them on this barracks. And I guess that's a small mistake. Just not scouting and seeing what kind of army composition that my enemies have.
Research complete.
Over here I'm getting the tier 3. Should be pretty useful because I can get the church ability. I mean, I can get the cure ability at the church building that you can get after making your town hall. to tier 3. And here, of course, skeletons are bullying me here. That's what they do. Okay, there's all that darkness here, and I don't have any units here, or I guess I wasn't really paying attention. I just had some archers here to defend my castle. And I just was thinking of attacking the purple player, so some skeletons are gonna be munching away my workers here. But on top here I have a guard tower, so this top part of my base should be safe. Anyways, here I was trying to kill all the workers from purple. Then I saw that there was a lot of archers here, so I tried to move back and maybe bombard them with my cannons. But of course, right as I was gonna be running down the black bear and winning here somewhat, the white and teal players just flank me here, and I guess this turns into a 1v4, and pretty much my army just melts away, which I guess is a little unfortunate, because now my enemies have the army advantage, and they can just overrun me here at my third base. And the Cyan or teal player even has a cure ability or the heal ability, but I don't. I guess he didn't really realize that I didn't have it, so he decided to kill my barracks instead of killing my units, which I guess gave me some time to get the cure ability myself. But here I saw that there's just too many units, so I decided to sacrifice my third base and to try and hold them here maybe, or at my second expansion. And yeah, I guess here I realized this quarter of my base was being attacked too much, so I made a barracks here. And I'll probably put some archers here to defend this part of my base a bit better. In the meantime, the teal player decides to attack me here, but I have my cure ability, so it's pretty much just gonna be feeding me XP here by just losing his army instead of trying to run away. And over here, orange player was able to actually help me out and then flank all of these black archers here that died while trying to focus my units on top of my tower. So he pretty much got sandwiched here. And I guess if you want to be attacking someone, then you want to try to at least stick together to the armies of your allies, or to even try and communicate with each other, with your teammates here. It's just going to allow you to fight together more effectively and efficiently. Looks like over here, the white player has a lot of munchers. Even has the rage ability, which means these are very dangerous and effective against Cavaliers when they're going to be raged. Well, I guess over here, the orange player tried to scout here, but think he saw all these munchers a little bit too late. And so he lost a good amount of archers here. And then here, while my ally was dying, I think I clicked one of our munchers. I saw he doesn't have the ability. Because if he have no mana here, then you know that they didn't research rage. But over here, white, he actually has a mana bar, so that way you can know that your enemy researched the rage ability. And that you can know if you're going to be able to win an engagement or a fight or not. So, because without rage, all these munchers would die very fast. Because I could just heal my Cavaliers forever here. Over here, white was bullying orange. I killed his base here. Might be attacking him here. And so I decided not to fight his angry munchers, but to attack the purple player. Should be a little easier because he doesn't have a rage ability, which means that I can actually just kill all of his units here and pretty much just get all the XP by killing his units. And over here, blue sent some reinforcements here, like I asked him here, but I guess he decided to fight these munchers over here instead of next to orange's cannons. And you can see that how effective rage is, that white didn't lose as much stuff as blue here.
Our forces are under attack.
And here pretty much I was able to just murder a lot of purple's munchers. But here I see I overstayed my welcome and I'm gonna be losing all these units, so I ran back to potentially save a good amount of these higher level Cavaliers that I can use a bit later on. But also in the meantime here, the teal player was just murdering blue because blue sent most of his army on top here to try and help the orange player, but I guess that's why he didn't really have much here to save himself. And here I just want to help out. I guess while I was helping here, the white player tried to move around here, but I think he saw these peasants and got scared, which was a little funny because I didn't really have much here in my base. He could have easily ran in here and just killed all of my farmers. And over here I was able to kill apprentices of a teal player, and I guess pretty much kill his army, but I guess I was a little too slow. My ally lost his base, but I guess that was somewhat alright trade because I got all the XP from just killing Teal's army for a long time. Because we were just trying to focus fire this building, which allowed my Cavaliers to not pretty much lose that much health. And here, I guess, try to make a fourth base here, even though he has 3 bases. And so I killed here because might as well. And I guess over here, white player tried to think what's over here again, but I guess he decided not to commit. But now I'm just producing all the Cavaliers. Pretty much nothing else. No archers, no swordsmen, not even apprentices. Because they're kind of expensive and yes, not too useful. Because now they don't have the ice storm or blizzard ability, so that's why I just make all the Cavaliers. And here I decided to attack the teal player to try and slow him down or kill his units and economy. And here pretty much I got even more XP. And I guess I didn't really buy any potions because it's better to have, I guess, more Cavaliers they can still use to heal instead of buying some potions. And over here I'm being attacked from two sides by the teal, the white, and the black bear. But my Cavaliers are just too high level from fighting on these enemies for so long. And I still had all the juice in these Cavaliers, all this mana, so I was able to win this fight here. And over here these archers were kind of killing me, so I remembered that he can actually run through them. It's gonna allow me to save some of these Cavaliers here. But here I see that there's like all the warriors. And all the angry munchers. And I guess angry Cavaliers here. The white enraged, so it's not gonna be a really good fight, so I decided to come back here, buy all the potions that I got from just killing all the units, which now it's gonna be very difficult for my enemies to kill me. Oh, I guess over here, Red decided to feed me some gold by throwing away his warriors. And I guess in the meantime, the purple player attacked the orange player here and killed his expansion. And I guess a few cannons. But I guess he's a new player and didn't really pay attention to his main base. It looks like the skeletons pretty much killed his food economy, which I guess is sort of unfortunate because now we're going to be able to catch his munchers. He's not going to be able to run away. And he got to rage, but it was a little too late. I guess over here, Teal was trying to harass the blue player. Which is why I just told him to make some cannons, because they are going to be very effective against just Cavalier spam or so out of Cavaliers, because it doesn't look like Teal is making that much of anything else. I guess some apprentices, but
Our forces are under attack.
I guess they're not as useful as we were before. Anyways, over here we were trying to kill purple. Then white decided to fight us here by himself. And of course, as expected, he just dies here. Because all of his units are level 1 pretty much. And I have all the damage support from Orange's archers. And here pretty much we were running them down, but I decided to might as well go and kill their armies here. Because if we kill them now, then it's gonna take a long time until we can make another army, so might as well go and kill their armies here. And of course at home, I was just mass producing all the Cavaliers. It's like maybe, I have no idea, maybe 20 or 30 Cavaliers, which I can just add to my big group here and just go and destroy anything in their way. So pretty much here we're able to kill the rest of the units of black here. And I guess here the enemies try to split our armies up, try to target fire orange, but I managed to split my army here. Some of them here are helping out orange, then the other half were just slaughtering all these units that were, I guess, lower leveled. And a combo of just having potions and the heal ability allowed all my units to pretty much survive here for a long time. I think I only lost one high level Cavalier here to all these 20 units here. And over here we, I guess, or I decide to attack the red player because he's kind of on this path, so might as well unite my two huge armies of Cavaliers here. And red pretty much gets sandwiched here. It doesn't really have much to run away into, or nowhere to run. So here I was just killing him here, but he was actually farming my units here, killing a good amount of my low level Cavaliers. I think only now I realize I tried to just run down all these apprentices, and I guess try to pretty much surround his whole army here. And I'm even being shot by this cannon. And I'm pretty much surrounded here. But at this point, my army is just so huge and so high level that I decide to stand and fight here. Even with this huge coalition of enemies here trying to beat me back. But I guess I was losing some Cavaliers, but I think they were running out of cure ability, so we pretty much weren't able to fight back much. Because I still had all the mana to kill my Cavaliers. And so I was able to just run them down here. There you have it. There's this huge battle here. Just having more production, and I guess higher levels is always gonna allow you to win. Just why you want to try to keep your higher level units alive. You can use them with your bigger armies. That way you can win future fights a little better. Over here, I made this base again. Just trying to make a base here because these two bases ran out of gold. And also producing a whole lot of Cavaliers. I think with 4 barracks, so that's a good amount. And I guess pretty much the enemies began to give up out of it because
Forces are under attack.
I guess they lost all the armies. And on top of that, they don't really have much to mine. I think they ran out of gold. Purple has this much gold. I think black has this much gold. And orange was harassing them here and killing their workers. I think white has tiny bit of gold, so they're pretty much
Our town is under
have no more gold to make any more units, so it's pretty much now looking great for their team. Even though they had more map control, they could have expanded more, but maybe they didn't use their gold as effectively.
are under attack.
I guess that's what I said here. You feed your armies, or basically, I guess, losing your whole army to an enemy. It's going to level up your enemy's army, and then it's going to be very difficult to fight your enemy in the future if you have too many bad engagements. We can't really win, I guess. And it's like a snowball effect. The more battles you lose, the even harder it is to fight back.
Our forces are under attack.
Interesting, there's still skeletons here. But yeah, just having a archer here is gonna allow you to still have a safe base.
Our allies are under attack.
I guess over here, I think the purple player lost most of his munchers, so he decides to surrender. And over here I was murdering the teal player. And that's pretty much going to be winning anyways. But the blue player decides to even rage my Cavaliers. And when you have enraged level 3 Cavaliers, then they're pretty much just an unstoppable force. There's pretty much nothing you can do to win against them. And I guess here, the teal player pretty much has not much left, just a few archers. And I guess black lost the rest of his units here to the harassing orange player.
Under siege.
I guess while I was killing the teal player, the white player tried to kill my base here, which he did. And pretty much he couldn't really fight here, and then died to my army of Cavaliers. That would be going to his base next, so that's why he decided to surrender. Let's see the results. And here the enemy team was defeated. My team won. You can see here that the enemy actually had a good amount of gold, but I guess we can see over here that they just lost more units than they killed. So the usual, if you throw away your army, then your enemy's gonna become stronger and stronger. So if you're gonna throw away your army, then you want to try to heavily damage your enemy's economy, or to try to overwhelm them with all your numbers of your teammates. Anyways, if you liked the video, you can leave a like, leave a comment. If you want to see more videos on the Scouring Early Access, they can subscribe. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.